What's up, spectators? Welcome back to another episode of Ace Attorney Investigations 2. Last time, we finished up a new round of testimony with Blaze, and then he kept insulting his son over and over and over again, so the son ran away crying. And now, he's still insulting him, and we're saying how despicable he is. It's been going on for a while. Let's see, hopefully it'll end soon. Deliver her divine judgment against Blaze. That was my intention from the beginning. If there was a burn mark on the conductor's face, then Blaze the Best must be hiding it. What was he wearing during the auction? That is the key to revealing the truth. Well then, allow me to hear your answer. Show the piece of evidence that proves the culprit had a burn mark on his face. It's the wig! Where is the wig? The wig was talked about in the testimony of Karen, which is this one. Here it is. This is the one.
Take that!
Yes! Oh, I'm good. Sometimes. If you would recall Miss Jensen's testimony, there's still one point that remains unexplained. 2 types of wigs have been prepared, one of which was left unused. Do you mean the wavy wig? What are you talking about? It was something Miss Jensen found when she switched places with the victim. What does something like that have to do with the burn? Inside the costume trunk, Miss Jensen witnessed 2 wigs. One of them had been used by Miss Jensen to make her look like the victim. Now then, just what was the other wig used for? It doesn't seem like it was a spare wig. There's no need to overthink it. Just compare the attire of the true culprit, the conductor, with that of Blaze the Best. Don't stare at me like that! Don't you think there's just one spot where there's a huge contradiction? Specifically around his face. So that's... oh my yes. Not a wig at all. Indeed, it was no wig. Blaze, it was your fake beard. This is a real beard, you know? And I also hypothesize that when he lights his lighter, he's gonna burn the wig off. That's what's gonna happen, and reveal the mark. Don't tease me like that, Edgeworth. Your son must have realized the truth before anyone else. That's why he was trying so desperately to protect you. You were also worried that he would tell the truth. Isn't that why you drove your son away from here? Because he knew that his father was hiding a burn mark under his fake beard. Blaze? How about you remove that fake beard of yours? It burns the ooh! I love it when I'm right about those things. A burn mark! Edgeworth. Justice has been served before the goddess of law. For that, I give you my thanks. I should be the one thanking you. Blaze, I hereby announce my verdict. You shall be taken into custody for the murder of Jill Crane. Mr. Edgeworth, thanks! Can you believe how long this case was? There's still one left! This game is a lot longer than the last one. There's no need to thank me. As a prosecutor... no, as a friend, I simply wanted to save you. Edgeworth, I bring good tidings. It seems that former Chairman DeBest has been safely detained in the detention center. However, the search for the murder weapon, the auction gavel, continues. Blaze the Best is a shrewd man. There's a good chance that he's already disposed of it. There is also one piece of testimony that concerns me. Blaze mentioned that the only thing he did not fake were the letters. What do you mean? First, he found this letter in Jill's clothes. Then he also found this letter on Kay, who was unconscious in the storeroom. The contents of the letter seemed to suggest that the two had been corresponding with each other. Which is why Blaze assumed that the two were working together. That can't be right. After reading the two letters, he decided to pin the crime on Kay. In order to cast suspicion on her, he planted one of the letters in a noticeable spot. The deceased Jill Crane's left breast pocket. Isn't that just an excuse? Yes, that's what I thought as well. It may have simply been a last-ditch effort to save himself. But before the stern eyes of the Goddess of Law, these are all trivial matters. His crime shall certainly not go unpunished. With this, I have finally fulfilled one of my long-standing missions. Judge Courtney, will you tell me what you know? Why did Blaze DeBest murder Jill Crane? And what lies hidden behind this case? Yes, I don't mind. You have the right to know everything. Long ago, Jill Crane was in love with the cameraman. Ugh, this song again. That man was pursuing the black market auction as a journalist. And then before he could reach the truth, he was erased. The feelings and the items Miss Crane inherited from her beloved brought her to the auction. She had come to exact revenge on the conductor, Blaze. Although in the end, she was the one who was murdered instead. I see. So that's what happened. While the Goddess of Law cannot condone her actions, we have succeeded in her goal of bringing Blaze DeBest's crimes to light. So, Judge Courtney's goal was to expose Blaze DeBest and reveal the dark secrets of the PIC. By the way, what happened to the young prosecutor? We have been unable to contact him for some time now. Do you have any idea where he might be? I had not been truly working for him, so... I see. I feel sorry for him. What you should be sorry for is the fact that he was kept in the dark until now. No matter how cruel reality is, he will have to accept it. If he can't, he won't be able to walk his own path in life. Ever. A father's influence is not something that is easily erased. But I'm sure he'll be able to change from here on out. Yes, that's right. Surely you must be right. Will I too be able to walk my own path in life? Kay, is your body alright? Yeah, thanks to you. I'm sorry, even though you're my patient. You ended up getting suspected because of me. You can't just take care of the patient's body. You gotta take care of the heart, too. And that's my granny. Kay, how are your memories? Oh my god, I'm gonna be so upset if she just goes, oh, it's back! Oh, ho, ho! Well then, I shall take my leave here. I'll be presiding over Patricia Rowland's trial. That would be the trial for the murder of Horace Knightley, who's in charge of the defense. Miss Crane was supposed to be her defense attorney, but now that she passed away, we're currently arranging for a replacement defense attorney. Jill Crane had been in charge of Patricia Rowland's defense. I'll also have to get in contact with Sebastian quickly since he's the prosecutor in charge. Well then, please wait. What about Mr. Edgeworth's prosecutor's badge? What will happen to his prosecutor's... You just said that. With the chairman's arrest, the PIC is no longer functional. Really? Just like that? Aren't there replacements in line? That's why they have hierarchies where... Okay. The PIC is disbanded. That's like, oh no, someone assassinated the president. We're disbanding the United States. And everyone's just like, oh no. So I cannot answer that question easily. Perhaps one could say only the Goddess of Law knows. But that's... ooh, ooh, ee, ah, ooh, ah, There should be a song made of just grunts. Sampling grunts. You don't need to worry about me. This is the path that I've chosen. I'm an outlaw, partner. It seems you have no plans to change it either. You dirty sarsaparilla. That'd be amazing, Edgeworth as a cowboy. Of course not. I chose this path to seek the truth. With the departure of Blaze to Best, the laws once again return to our hands. If you truly desire to continue the prosecutor's path, I'm willing to assist you in reclaiming your badge. I appreciate the sentiment, but I must decline. I did not relinquish my badge with half-hearted feelings. I see. It seems that our paths of law will continue to run counter to each other. Until our paths cross once again, I shall have you hold on to that badge. That was my intention from the start. However, on occasion, the Goddess of Law is quite generous. Please return this notebook to its proper owner. Kay's promised notebook. It seems this was scheduled to be put up for bidding at the black market auction. The name K is written on the notebook. It seems Blaze DeBest quickly realized this belonged to the girl. Since the letters he found also contained the same name. You speak as if you really did not know about the letters. Are you saying that Blaze really did not prepare the letters himself? Yes, that man said so himself. And he's very trustworthy, you see. Kay Faraday's goal was to steal back the notebook. Jill Crane's goal was to get revenge. In order to achieve their goals, the two teamed up to infiltrate the auction, or so he says. Unfortunately, this was all Blaze's misunderstanding. It was purely coincidence. If the attorney from the PIC and Kay really were acquaintances, it would be strange that she never mentioned it to me, considering her personality. You really do trust her, don't you? In the end, the notebook was used as another red herring, but it's something that is very important to that girl, isn't it? I'll make a special exception and return it. I'm sure that's what the Goddess of Law desires. That's, I appreciate it. I shall pray that she recovers her lost memories. Is something wrong? Kay, I'm returning something very important to you. This is... Always greet people with a smile, even people you don't know. Never cry in front of strangers.
Look, Daddy! I wrote them all down!
Yup. I'll be sure to follow all of our promises and become a hero just like you, Daddy. Oh, I thought it was the dad talking. As Kay had she hit puberty at a very young age, but a very testosterone-filled puberty.
Yup. I'll be sure to follow all our promises and become a hero just like you, Daddy!
That's right! There was one more. I forgot to write down the most important promise. Promise numero 5. Always try your hardest to learn about things you don't understand. I'll be sure to remember. I'll never ever forget them. Except you did, because you have amnesia. Always try your hardest to learn things you don't understand. And then she dies. Very sad. It was too traumatic. Too many memories came at once. The great thief who steals the truth, Kay Faraday. You remember? It's kinda embarrassing, though. Thanks. It's all thanks to you, Mr. Edgeworth. Even when I lost my memories, you were still always trying to save me. It seems you're back to normal. Kay, you've gotten better. Your health comes first. Now you can relax. Just make sure you don't run off and lose all your memories again. Miss Jensen, Dr. Young, thanks for worrying about me. Hey, if you're feeling all better, how about changing back into your own clothes? I washed your clothes for you, okay? They're nice and clean. These clothes, wasn't Detective Gumshoe holding on to them? He said forensics was done with them, so he gave them back to me. Have they revealed the results of the analysis yet? To be honest, I actually didn't think to ask about that. Now, more importantly, let's hurry up and get you changed. Still, isn't it better if we do not remove her bandages? She should be fine now. Kay just bumped her head. She didn't really have any other major injuries. Then why was she so heavily bandaged? Better safe than sorry. A pound of prevention is worth an ounce of cure. That's my motto. What a troublesome motto. Come on, Kay, let's get you dressed up over there. Now, this is definitely what a great thief should look like. A smile certainly suits you best. In the past and now as well. Miss Von Karma, thanks for coming too. I only came because Scruffy asked me to. That's Scruffy. He always wanted to see your energetic self again. What happened to Gummy? Who knows? Maybe he was disgusted with the man who willingly threw away his prosecutor's badge. I must be going soon. I'll be taking these ladies in for questioning. What's going to happen to the two of them? One aided in the murder of an attorney, the other forged an autopsy report 18 years ago. Those crimes definitely won't disappear. Of course, I will mention in court that they were being blackmailed by Blaze. We'll be just fine as long as Granny's by my side. We're invincible! Well then, take care! Now then, Kay. Sorry to ask so soon right after you regain your memories, but I have some questions. Sure, ask me anything you want. What were you doing on the day you lost your memories? On that day, I was asked to come to Gourd Lake. I don't know who called me there, though. As I was watching the moon at Gourd Lake, a person in a red raincoat approached me. All of a sudden, he used some kind of drug to knock me out. The place where Kay saw the moon was at Gourd Lake? When I woke up, it seems I somehow ended up on the roof of the Grand Tower. My mind was still in a daze, so I stumbled around for a bit. That's when I found the person in the red raincoat collapsed. I was startled, and when I stepped back in panic, I fell from a high place and got knocked out cold again. That's really bad for you. And when I woke up, all my memories were gone. The person in the red raincoat, who exactly was that person? I was certain that I saw them walking in midair. Somehow this is all starting to make my head hurt. Please, calm down. Just settle down. You're just a little confused because you've only recently gotten your memories back. Most likely, this is the main cause of your confused memories. Memory of two places? This is probably the main cause of your confused memories. You saw the moon at both the Gourd Lake Park and the Grand Tower rooftop, which led you to confuse the two places. But aren't they totally different places? Even if I was in a daze, do you really think I'd get them confused? Most likely, there was something at the Grand Tower which led to your confusion. Is it the tree, or is it the stand? I'm willing to bet it's the stand, but... Take that! The Grand Tower rooftop and the Gourd Lake have 2 points in common. They both have a cherry tree and a food stall. Oh, now that you mention it... Your memories were confused because you had been in 2 similar locations. The person that you first saw could not have been walking in midair. They were simply walking on the ground at Gourd Lake Park. You must have gotten that scene confused with the Grand Tower rooftop. So that's what happened. How dare they steal the memories of a great thief? They'll pay for this. Nevertheless, I wonder who the person that assaulted Kay was. The person in the red raincoat, who appeared at Gourd Lake. This is an emergency broadcast.
What's that noise?
It sounds like it's coming from the storeroom. Let's go! My shutterbug sense is tingling. I smell me another story. I'm not gonna say that word anymore. I'm too tired of saying that word. You're still here? There's probably that hand radio on the table. This walkie-talkie thing here is what's beeping. This transceiver. Why do I feel like I've seen it somewhere before? It's still beeping. I'm not particularly familiar with this sort of device. Come on, we have to answer it. Here goes. Hello, Edgeworth speaking. Please don't just answer on your own. I am speaking with Mr. Miles Edgeworth, I presume. This voice is...
Shelly the Killer.
I congratulate you on resolving the case. However, can you truly say in good conscience that it has been solved? Are you aware of the mastermind who is pulling the strings behind this incident? Why do you know about the incident? That's not important right now, wouldn't you agree? Right now, we're discussing the mastermind behind this case. I've had an inkling that such a person existed, but even before you said anything. After all, there was evidence to suggest that someone had used Kay to disrupt the investigation. There was? So, who's this mastermind? I'd like to hear your thoughts on the matter. Would you kindly show me the evidence that indicates the evidence of a mastermind? Mastermind? What? What is the evidence? There's the letter, there's the flower. What is it? Mastermind. Okay, hold on. Is it this?
Take that!
This indicates the existence of a mastermind in this case. I can't say I really understand. I'm very sorry, but I also do not understand. Maybe it's just because you're stupid and I'm smart, huh? Something left unexplained? Why don't you just tell me? What's left unexplained? The key, what? What do you want from me? Ba. What, the missing gavel? Is that it?
Take that!
Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna be here for a while. Do. Great use of my time.
Take that!
Oh, we got it. It was the letter that Kay allegedly sent to the victim. Come to think of it, I don't remember writing that letter at all. Who could have prepared this letter? Blaze could have? I too am quite curious to know. So you're, oh right, because Blaze said he didn't write the letter, and he's trustworthy. So you're not the one who wrote the letter. What could I possibly gain from doing such an act? Is it not necessary for you to stand in court in order to make the truth clear? What could you possibly do that your badge has been taken from you? I look forward to finding out from the shadows. This man, how does he know that? Do we have an understanding? Please ensure you do not betray my trust. Now then, if you'll excuse me. He said the case wasn't solved yet. What did he mean by that? And why would Mr. the Killer even bother telling us that? Nothing makes sense anymore. This case has not reached its true conclusion yet. But although I've lost my prosecutor's badge, who I am still has not changed. While I don't know where this may lead me, I shall reveal the truth. I swear it. The end! Ah, perfect time to end this video, too. Oh, yeah. What's the next one called? The Grand Turnabout. Well, why don't we end this video here? So stay tuned for the next one, which is gonna be what, next Monday? Perfect. Next Monday, new episode. Nice. Bye-bye, everybody!